I don't feel like doing an intro again, so let's just get right into debunking.
That's stupid. You're stupid. Stop being stupid.
I can't wait to see what dumb arguments or strawmans you're going to make in this video. Let's hear it. By the way, guys, please like this video and make sure you hit that notification bell if you're subscribed to the channel if you want to see another video like this. Yo, what is good, y'all? Blitzy Extreme here. In this video, as I said before in my Alistair being the strongest and has been on tell video, I was going to also say and explain how Loona is like the strongest in Helluva Boss, specifically like in terms of like qualifiable inverse, because like I mean, if we're using like the hierarchy, you could probably argue that like, you know, the sins are above her and all that, but just in terms of like qualifiable inverse and like AP and speed and all that, I'm just going to be going in this video. But before we start all that, make sure you please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell if you want to see more videos like this or different videos, actually, like voice acting, all that, like my last video. So yeah, that's basically all I have to say for the intro. Let's just get into like inverse. So basically for this, I'm just going to be using like IMP, Striker, and also Stolas to like justify why Loona's the strongest in inverse. And spoiler for the latest episode of Helluva Boss, I'm also going to be using Rolando. So it's pretty self-evident that Moxie is not able to harm Striker at all and easily get overpowered by him casually. Not only that, but he also overpowers Millie as well. They should also be consistent in Season 2, Episode 4 of Helluva Boss, Western Energy, not only because he was also facing them 2v1, but also he was having the advantage and even overpower them in some points, and having better relativity than they had. Blitz, however, just by himself is able to have mid to high relativity to Striker. Now, watch this clip because it's going to be important now.
Okay, I'm here.
Maybe you'll get me next time, Blitzy.
Now, as soon as Striker saw Loona enter the door, he immediately ran. Literally. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, how is that relevant at all? I'm going to explain. So, Moxie got knocked out by Loona.
Can you specify when that happened?
The part where Moxie couldn't get back up after the door was slammed on him?
We don't even know if Moxie was knocked out, and Loona didn't even knock him out physically, she knocked him out with the door. And she didn't even do it on purpose, so it isn't even a casual feat.
Check. Striker also managed to overpower Blitz.
Striker barely overpowered him, and he didn't even overpower Blitz for long.
That's why I said that Blitz went to mid to high relativity to him.
But then you contradicted yourself by implying that Striker is above Blitz.
Striker still won, and I'm pretty sure you only watched the second part of their fight, not the first part where Striker overpowered him. Granted, it was off guard, but it really doesn't matter. You're very good at straw manning, buddy. When Alistair was off guarded, he was already weakened. Like, he was weakened the entire series because of his deal. We already discussed that.
Yeah, but I debunked it and you're just ignoring that, so W ignorance fallacy.
If you actually looked at the caption instead of just deceptively covering it with your other title, then they would understand. Check. So that just leaves Loona. So this just indirectly shows that Striker can't take on Loona by himself. Since Moxie was knocked out and Blitz was harmed, that just only left Loona where Striker still left, implying that Loona can beat Striker indirectly.
That doesn't imply that Loona can beat Striker. Not to mention, there's almost nothing backing that up.
But it does. Striker literally left when Blitz and Moxie were literally on the losing edge. That's like you saying that you running away from Mike Tyson, who's going to try to fight you, doesn't mean that he's stronger than you. I could have worded that differently and better, but yeah. To further back this up of how Loona is above Blitz, Loona is able to one-shot Blitz right here.
You're good.
She also one-shot him with the Grimoire. Yeah, this happened.
That doesn't fit the definition of one shot, because if Loona did one-shot Blitz, then he wouldn't have gotten back up.
So we're literally just gonna not look up our fallacies and check if we're right or wrong. Okay. You're basically using Oxford's definition to give us the definition of one shot. But even though in this context, it does not mean the Oxford's dictionary definition for it.
Which just further proves that it isn't one-shotting.
How we define one shot would mean that if you punch someone once, they are down. which is what objectively happened here. Now, before you guys are saying, oh, but Stolas can beat him, he's a Goetia, and Goetias are like higher in the hierarchy. The hierarchy has been stated multiple times that it's based on political, not power-wise.
That statement gets contradicted by this other statement from Vivzipop, and there's things in both Has-Been Hotel and Helluva Boss that back it up.
I got lazy, so I'm using text to explain how the hierarchy is based on political and hacks-wise. Imps are treated as servants while dogs are bodyguards. Hellborn are celebrities and even have love manipulation powers and drinks that can turn fishes to monsters. Sinners, I've covered in this video. Go check it out, it's a good video. If you don't, you're just ignoring evidence. Overlords have control over the city and can keep souls. And we have Goetias who have island country LVL hacks, and I already said they are demon royalty in the scale.
So unless Viv has dementia, then the hierarchy being based on power would be more consistent.
Or it's just a self-contradicted statement.
W concession law.
And it would just be a debt to author right off the bat. Not only that, but it's narratively shown in the series as well, as imps are, low co-working employees or maids. I like how you say it gets contradicted and your only evidence is that it's stated by Vivzipop, even though it would just be a debt to author. That's crazy.
And I like how you ignored me using the narrative of the verse to back it up, which is another ignorance fallacy. Not to mention you didn't even fully address the statement.
Not only that, but he's never really shown any good physical AP or striking strength feats. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't know how Nuclear Law works. Just because someone has star level Dura does not make their AP also star level. You even verbatim said that AP equals durability and that Stolas has star level Dura. AP equals durability, but durability is not equal AP. Like, durability feats don't equate to AP feats, but AP feats equate to durability feats. Even if we go off by your dumb misinterpretation, he is not star level because the distance he was at from the star explosion was massive. If you actually did your research, it would be calculated to around these ranges, with the last two being the more accurate ones, since the other ones would not accept it and use the wrong calculation. And having higher AP cross-verse wise doesn't mean anything if it's in an inverse battle. Like, example, Homelander has better inverse than Soldier Boy, but Soldier Boy has a city block level explosion. Let's just say that Homelander didn't have a city block feat. Does that mean Homelander isn't city block? No, because he can upscale from Soldier Boy. Same thing applies to every verse, which is literally the only win con to win a versus battle. Inverse, at least. Nor does he have any good combat and reaction speeds. So he has good hacks. Yeah, let's go over the feat where Stryker literally missed and actually aimed for Stella's cup instead of Stolas himself. Even if he dodged it would be calced to subsonic at most. Because when Rolando punched Blitz, Blitz was able to stay down, but he endured quicker than he did with Loona. Not only that, I forgot that you're incompetent, which is why you can't understand this, but I'll explain it to you. Basically, if Blitz endured a punch from Rolando faster than he did with Loona, that would just make Rolando's AP slightly below or just below Luna's. It's not that hard to understand. It's pretty easy, even for your age.
Prove that it isn't just a plot difference and was intentional to show that Loona is stronger than Rolando.
She casually did it, with both the book and her raw AP alone.
First of all, Blitz wasn't fighting back against Loona.
I have no idea how that downscales your durability, but word.
I never said it does so, W. Strawman. So it wouldn't make sense for her to be at full power, so that doesn't prove anything. Second of all, you contradicted yourself by saying she did it with the book and her raw attack potency, as she can't do both at the same time.
Okay, let's elaborate on your misinterpret point for a second. Why wouldn't she do it both? Why can't she do it both ways? That's like saying you can't punch or kick at the same time. You can.
Not to mention, she didn't even use her raw attack potency.
We're good.
She wasn't at an enraged state when she one-shot Blitz. Saying something is pointless
without backing up your claim
is kind of dumb. Again, it isn't pointless because you can't hold back your durability even if you're not in a fighting state. Again, unless you're Goku where key manipulation exists, your durability can't be held back. You would actually know this if you pay attention to the scale, but you can't because you're dishonest and objectively stupid. If you're using the feat where he possessed Blitz, that is not applicable because Blitz was trying to fight back mentally and then physically as well, because your mind is also linked to your body.
That doesn't prove that Blitz was physically fighting back against Rolando.
Okay, I see you misinterpreted something of mine again, so I'll explain it to you easier, baby talk. What I meant was that Blitz was trying to fight back mentally, which would also correlate to his physicality since your brain and your body are linked together if you knew anything about anatomy, but you don't.
Also, Rolando wasn't barely fighting back against Millie.
So just ignore the entire narrative of Rolando where his entire initiation is to play with his prey. Also indirectly saying that he's not actually trying to fight back.
But you would know that if you actually watched the episode.
Now that's fucking ironic.
No, it isn't because I did watch the episode.
People use the argument that Blitz overpowered Loona, quote unquote, but even though she literally overpowered him a split second later. Not only that, but she was able to perception blitz him as well here. Oh, cool. So you just basically agreed to Loona overpowering his speed blitz and blitz. W.
Stop yapping, bro. No one cares.
Then why are you meat writing me? No, honestly, why are you meat writing me if you don't care at all? If you didn't care at all, then you wouldn't make so many videos or responses to me. W contradiction.
So yeah, I'm not gonna respond to this make him poop anymore, most likely because his argument's gonna be shit, or he's just gonna duck every debate request I just send him. If Donald fanbase gets offended by all this, I really don't give a fuck. He's the whole cause of all this trauma. This is gonna be my last time requesting you to debate me. If you don't, be a pussy. I tried Discord, Gmail, Facebook, FaceTime, and he's declined all of them.
But anyway, please subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this with less swearing and less dumb people like him. I'll see you later.
And yeah, that's basically it for the debunk.